I was wondering, you didn't sit in my wagon last time. I wanted you to see how comfy it is. Check it out. That's my laid back. How tall are you?
5'10" and a half.
You're taller than me, so you got to imagine it being a little bit taller for your perfect fit.
Oh my God.
Is it comfy?
It's very comfy.
I love putting my feet up like that. It feels so good. It's comfy. And then look at this. You can put your phone right here.
Hang on.
Put your phone right there and watch it.
I gotta do a little filming. I don't know how much more I can film on these things that I've been taking a lot.
I know, right? They only have so much
I'd
film
rather
space.
do this rather than this guy tomorrow, because the guy tomorrow I got to school.
You gotta learn how to edit your
I'm gonna
videos as fast as I
school
so you can
his
dump
shit.
your phone.
I'm gonna school his shit, but here you figured shit out. Start off with
Here you gotta put the lammy over there. The little lammy wants up down here is what he wants. This is where the lammy hangs out. I love it. I love it when he does that. He's just nosing around. I love it. It's funny. I love him nosing around at your shoes, and so he'll start nibbling on your shoes, on your pants.
Oh, he's got his snoot down my short sleeve.
He's nibbling on your shorts.
It's cute.
I love it.
So this is the interior of Aaron's camper, and I like it.
That's my television holder.
Television holder right here. Here's his table. Pretty soon he's going to work on a way to better install that, have it swivel in and out. Yeah, there's Aaron himself. So I just paused it. Now I can do whatever for however long.
That's cool that it stitches them
just
together.
start right
That'd be such a helpful feature for just making quicker and easier videos.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's so sweet. I think I found him a home already. Here in the valley
You
too.
did?
Yeah, here in the valley too. That's good. I like being able to give them away to the valley so that we can try to popularize dairy sheep, because dairy sheep need to be milked much more frequently per day than goats or cows, and it's very unrealistic for people who live in houses to be able to milk with such frequency. And so for everyone who starts a sheep farm, basically what they're getting into is something that they don't realize that they're getting into, and then I become a farm-handing asset to them, and they're yet another place that needs and can utilize me. And so yeah, I give away every ram lamb for free to in my valley on Craigslist, and every person that starts to raise those dairy sheep is just like a probable place that we'll be able to hopscotch around to in the future and network with, work trade for.
That's brilliant. So Aaron has been showing me, can I look at your sleeping bag?
Yeah, wool sleeping bag. So awesome.
This is some other things that he's made.
My wool vests. You're leaning up against a bunch of other wool vests.
And he's wearing one here. Walk a little closer.
Yeah.
This is awesome. And when I walked up, it's like warm outside, and I'm like, this guy should be sweating.
No, they're when you make them thin, they're actually really breathable, and then when you make them thick like this, they quickly switch to being really hot.
Okay. The thicker.
Yeah.
Okay, yours is like an 1/8 inch thick. Is that right?
This one's like a 1/16 inch, and this one wasn't a full inch thick when I first made it. This is 7 years old.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I've been wearing this vest. This vest is 7 years old, and this was back when I had a backpack and I was wearing a backpack. And
oh, your backpack, dude! I remember you had a backpack that was a poncho too. The poncho turned into a tent. Okay, now, yeah, this is where I was like, this guy's got his shit going on.
oh, there's my water.
Yeah, when I started
My
seeing...
poncho and a backpack.
Yeah, it was a plastic poncho. It was a... Oh, God. Do you remember? Oh, come on. Can I remember this?
Sorry, that might be kind of tall for you with all that padding.
Oh, you're fine. No, you're fine.
As long as your head has room.
No, your poncho turned into a tent. That was it. And then you could hang out in it with your sheep.
Yeah, wearable tents is what I've been interested. I actually have a new design I was wanting to talk to you about.
On the wearable tent?
Yeah. So this is how I sit in the day, leaning against this, which is my winter vest, and my sleeping bag, my wool sleeping bag.
What was that again, Aaron?
I want people to be able to know that there's options besides working a job that they don't like for someone they don't know, for that's a purposeless job, and that is the option of work trading for the local small farms that need your help but don't have the money to pay. There is the ability to work trade for them in exchange for camping, in exchange for their organic produce or meat. And I think that's a huge possibility, a way out of Babylon that a lot of people don't know about, but it could bring them instant hope if they just knew it was possible. A lot of people don't know. It's called wolfing, but wolfing, you need money to do it internationally. And so what I'm trying to promote is like a local wolfing effort to connect people in the urban areas with who want to leave with their local small farms who need free labor basically, and so I'm trying to connect that on my website. I would like to start a new page called freefarmhands.org. I got the address, but I just need to start organizing the farmhands that are willing to work trade in the different areas, so it would be divided by state by state. But the other possibility that I wish that everybody trapped in Babylon knew about right now, and it's even better deal, is not farmhanding, but which is property sitting. There are so many people that live in Babylon but have so much money that they're buying secondary and tertiary properties, and they need people to guard them and like keep an eye on their stuff, their overflow of things that they're keeping as these properties, keep them safe from tweakers and keep the properties safe from people squatting on them. And I think that's a huge opening for the growing population, growing sector of humanity that doesn't want to have anything to do with that shit anymore, with the shitty.
I want to ask, when you use the term Babylon,
Yeah.
what are you referring to?
Just industrial society. I'm gonna make that drop down little bathroom area.
Right.
So, just making that room with a little cargo rack to sit on, especially if there was like a little 6-inch by 3-inch rectangular square out of the middle mysteriously that was made for sticking a bag underneath to poop in or something, you know?
Oh yeah.
So you could sit on it to as a toilet, but you could also sit on it to take a sitting shower, and then it would be right backed up to the stove. So in the wintertime you could drop that. You could open those up and let that heat up, and then take a shower with that closed, and it would still like keep you warm in here, I think, if it was 105-degree water or whatever shower temperature.
That would be the bomb.
That'd be fitting a bathroom in here, and we'd have a kitchen, and we'd have everything like on top of each other. It'd be weird. Instead of it having like its own respective spot like in all other tiny homes, this would be like a lot of overlap. It would be very.
You would need to.
Yeah, you have to. Check this out. Do you see that I have I fit 2 scythes on this thing? Look at this. Just comes right off. I have my scythe. No.
What do you mean? You just discovered that? A way to hang it? Or
I didn't know that they made straight snatched scythes.
I'm not familiar with
Scythes. I wasn't.
Long ones,
Yeah, and they're usually kind of curvy handled,
Did you just
right?
get this recently?
Well, I've had a scythe for years, and I have like a landscaping business.
Yeah.
I call it landscape, lamb like a lamb, landscape and scythe, and but I had to sell my scythe here 6 months ago so that I could order this, because I for like a year and a half or 2 years that I've been living in, 2.5 years that I've been living this, that I had that scythe, I've been carrying it on my bed, and every time that I open up my door, I have to take it and put it out on top of my yoke out in front of my wagon.
Right.
And just that step is really annoying. And so I thought, when I saw that they have straight ones, I thought, wow, I could be able to just hang it under there. And then after I got it, I ordered 2 of them because I would like to be able to, with apprentices and like have 2 people work on a lot at the same time.
Yeah.
You hold it, yeah, like that. There you go, like that.
So, am I doing this, is it kind of more this motion?
Yeah, that one is just for knocking out blackberries.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's small and it's thick and it's heavy.
Yeah.
So it's made for getting weeds and then this right here. Look at this blade. So after I got that one and it came, look what I realized. I could fit that where I could fit the other one. The frame. How cool is that? So look at this.
Look at that.
And look at this blade. Look at that.
Oh, perfect. Doesn't get in the way or anything.
No.
Oh, that's a beautiful blade.
Yeah, this is the biggest blade that they make, like for weeds and stuff like that. So this is for taking out like vacant lots and stuff. This is for taking out like vacant lots.
How come I haven't got my camera out? This is awesome shit. When people see what you're doing, Aaron, you're
Dude,
gonna inspire.
it's got
I
This
haven't
is
seen
the
any
most
videos where
aggressive
you're showing
beard.
this shit.
This is the most aggressive beard out of any blade that is made. This is for taking out saplings.
What's that?
So I've equipped my wagon to carry 2 scythes. The first one is a quick detach one for blackberries and weeds, and the second one is actually stored inside this square frame right here. Right in there, and then this one needs to have its handle screwed on, which just takes 5 seconds. But this one's for the bigger jobs because this is the biggest, most gnarly, what they call a bush blade. They have grass blades, which are the finer, real delicate, light, long grass blades. They're the sharpest, and then they have ditch blades that are a little bit more heavy duty, and then they have bush blades. And this one has like a really aggressive beard, is what they call it right here, so that it can chop. If something doesn't get cut by this part of the blade, it gets real aggressive real quick, and it more chops instead of slices.
Gotcha.
And it's like kind of like a kukri almost, and this can slice down like blackberry mounds, saplings, tree saplings, like everything. And it's so heavy that like you can take these full swings and it'll just cut down like everywhere around you. It'll cut like 24-inch deep of like the thickest this tall, like overgrown vacant lot. This can do what most people's like weed whackers and everything can't do. Like there's no way. Like weed whackers, they would have to bring in a big machine to get these vacant lots that are this tall, and this thing can get those same vacant lots.
Awesome. Can I see your short one? Can you drag it
Yeah.
out so I could...
And this one, this is my little short one with the handle already set up. And this is just for getting blackberries and getting weeds and stuff that are around my wagon. Because when I stop, especially in a new spot, I need the whole front of my wagon to be like weed free. I don't like when there's weeds out in front of it because my sheep can't come under there to seek shade or to seek shelter from the rain, and it gets in the way when I enter and exit it. So this is my quick draw, basically, my quick draw scythe that fits on the side. I got little bicycle hooks, bicycle storage hooks.
Here's
I love it.
actually a current pulling mechanism. It's probably not a real good view right now.
It's-
I'm sure you developed this over a course of time.
It's just a seat belt.
Oh, okay.
It's just a seat belt. Like that. And this goes across his back, and again they have wool already on. They already have their horse blanket on built in. Isn't that cool? Yeah, and it's made long enough for a donkey, or my ram is efficient enough to my ram weighs 225 pounds, and I'm guessing this wagon fully stocked right now probably weighs 400 pounds. You're not supposed to make a draft animal pull any more than twice their own weight. They're not supposed to make them pull a wagon that's any more than twice their own weight on flat ground with no headwind. So on flat ground, he loves to pull this thing because he's technically 25 pounds heavier than needs to pull this. There's 25 extra pounds. And I got my little wrench right here to get, this is the secret thing that gives me backing. for when I lean
Oh,
back
yeah,
against
yeah,
my
yeah.
against my wrench. Yeah, I was originally gonna have ape hanger bars come out right here.
Yeah.
Ape hanger bars, and I was gonna have the drift trike pedals down there, and I was going to sit in this doorway and pedal. And
How do you just walk along with the sheep right now?
yeah, now I just walk right here with my sheep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm pausing. Yeah, Aaron, we got some good footage. I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you got some good footage at that weekend too, dude. You're gonna have some good
it's got a
videos
couple
coming out.
videos,
You're
very
gonna
much so.
inspire some
I
people with
just-
this footage.
This
Yeah,
camera doesn't-
I was inspired by that video footage you were just showing me. I was like, wow, man.
Is it cool?